Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Celtics leading by 15. Into the lane. The kick out to Brown. An easy 2 points on the lane. 16 points for Jaylen Brown.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Levine's shot is off. It's Brown with the drive. And finish off by Brown.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable. A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And that one goes long. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
And Green gets it to go.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Brown. Nice D from DeRozan. Bulls trailed by 17. Shoots from the baseline. Horford with the rebound.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and get not enough credit for what he does.
And they get it back. Goes back up. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Green.
2 minutes remaining.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. Nice job creating for the easy dish.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. .131 left in the second quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
1:29 left to play here in the half. There's the steal.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Outside, Smart. Schroeder, right side. Back to Tatum. The shot comes out. Great tee that time from Green. That's tipped. It's stolen by Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams' shot is off. Bulls trail by 15. The drive by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. Chicago making some changes. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Inside. Brown outside. The offensive rebound. Smart on the wing. And here's Tatum for 3. The Celtics get it back in a new 14.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Brown. And it's Brown on the follow.
Junior.
Brown's got his first points in this one.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And so it's the Boston Celtics riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Celtic ball.
Here's Brown. From outside, off the mark. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Now their upside and a lot of people's view remain. David, thanks.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And Brown throws it down hard.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
Pass to Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Green.
Green's got 8 points.
Boston.
The shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Celtics dancer. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Boston leading by 17. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston again missing. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Broke loose. Stolen by Smart. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Green. Williams with the block.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
To the paint. There's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of position.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And that one falls for Tatum. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD, all lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Pass to DeRozan. Fires for three. Boston leading by 17. Here's Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
With the putback. And Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's DeRozan missing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Brown. Driving to the basket.
Well, you got to love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Bradley.
Tony Bradley.
Banked in off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside, Smart. The kick out to Tatum. There's Williams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Brown outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That one on Smart. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Brown.
Troy Brown Jr. taking 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. .122 left to play in the third. Outside Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong.
And it's White missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Connects from 3-point range.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The defense just handed White that assist. He smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
A 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. It's Brown with the drive. Yes, that goes in.
Brown Jr.
Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Tony Bradley.
What you love about Tatum is that scoring, but with the efficiency, both from the field and the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
No good on the free throw. Celtics making a switch here. And he's good on the second.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
And he nails the third. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to White. And here is Thomas. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Tatum.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever happening.
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one.
I like Smart being aggressive right time, getting into the lane, using his power and speed to his advantage.
And it's Brown missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The kick out to Tatum. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Green, no luck. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
The 3 from Tatum. Celtics passing it around. From the arc. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots off.
Looking to get back on track here. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Out left to the wing. Outside, White. To the middle. To the wing on the left. Here's McKinney. It's tipped.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
Got that one up quick. Tatum's got 18 points now here in the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Here's White. They need this. Right side, Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Right wing. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Bulls now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's McKinney. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Cook. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Neesmith. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Green with the ball. Outside for Thomas. Fires from 18. That misses off the back.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Bull substitution.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hill has the open look. And again, no good by Chicago.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
So they can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Jason Tatum.
He had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
He's off on the second. And here's Boston. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Back to Smart. The three. The shot, no good. Left side, Brown. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And with that much needed basket, he finally ends that 17-0 run by the Celtics.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brown outside. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 32 points.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum for three. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt,